Greetings and welcome to another video. This video, I'm just going to talk. And as you can see with me, there's Wilson. He's just hanging out with me. He's been hanging out with me all evening today. Started out a normal day. I've been doing a lot more live streams, just building live streams, my build and chill with my music and no chat. Tonight I thought, well, I'm working on this build and it's turning out to be a puzzle and I need a break, right? So I go to the club. Most of you all know what club I mean. The club, the club. I'm lagging because it's Friday night, so there's actual people there and not as many bots as normal. Once I get rest and get all settled, put my draw distance down and everything, I just start looking at people because I'm into my club fashion, right? And I'm just sharing my opinion. There was this one guy and he was wearing something that he needed his arms to show, but they were outfit out. So I IM'd him and told him. And he thanked me. And when I saw him again, his arms were unoutfit. So, hey, I thought, well, I'm going to try to be social. So I'm looking at profiles and had a question on one of them. And I am the person. And I asked my question and I got an answer. Just curious things. And then I was like, well, I'm going to go home. So I go home and I'll go back to building. Didn't think anything was going on. Then I got an IM from somebody at the club and I was banned from the club. I'm guessing that when they banned me, that I was thinking of leaving anyway. So I don't know. I didn't get anything like you've been banned or I'm like, oh, I was banned. Oh, apparently I was harassing people. I wasn't harassing people. I don't think I was harassing people. I was just trying to be social. Anyway, I'm like, well, so after I got the enjoy your ban, I'm like, okay, well, thanks. I get an IM.
Welcome to the Reality of a Second Life channel. My name is Wilson. If you are hearing this, that means you have been watching a video from this channel. I want to personally thank you for watching and also want to remind you to engage the like button. You have the option to subscribe to this channel, Reality of a Second Life. Subscribing guarantees you access to someone with 18 continual years of experience in Second Life. A statement not many can claim.
This person was really irate. Apparently, did you know that making a comment on droopy drawers racist? But we all know that ain't true because we have seen many types of men and an array of colors of all the rainbow wear the droopy drawers, even furries. I've never seen no females with droopy drawers, just the men. Oh no, maybe that makes me a sexist. I have no idea. So this person, I did not open up IM box, right? Because I was still live streaming. So, it pops up here in the corner, right? You have the box and then it little number and it tells you how many IMs. And when it gets to a certain number, if it gets too full too quickly, then some of the IMs will drop, right? So I got the gist of what this irate person was talking about. They threw the Bible at me. They called me pale face. Yeah, in the same breath of calling me a racist because I commented on some droopy drawers. The pale face comment. And I was like, that's racist. I'm a white biological female. And then they said, you ain't white. So I was like, well, yes, I am. And they were watching the live stream at the same time. So they were listening to what I was saying and typing to me an IM all while watching the live stream. It got me thinking, have I heard another white person address another white person as pale face? No. Now, what I know about that term is when the Native Americans would use it, way, way back in colonial days. That's what came to my mind. So I'm sitting here and I'm just talking aloud, thinking aloud. And right before I got the IM, my viewership went up, to like 7 people. That's a lot for my live stream because I'm a small channel. I'm not big. So I just maintained. Okay, I at the time I thought it was hilarious. I mean, I would laugh now, but I laugh so hard that I'm tired of laughing. They were just so irate, and it's just like, well, I was trying to be social, send an IM first, try to have a conversation. The person who banned me said something like, "I hope you're having a good time harassing people," and I'm like, I'm not harassing people. I wasn't harassing them personally. I was nice to them. I was just talking about their avatar and what they had on their profile in my live stream, not directed at them. I mean, there you go. I know that's a trivial way to look at it, but point is this. I've made no secret about how your profile is public. If you don't want people to know it, and if you don't want people to comment on it or whatever, stuff that's going to make your butt hurt, don't put it in your profile. If it's that difficult for you, then just have an empty profile. Especially if you're the type where your profile is like all sweet and loving and compassionate and all these things, right? You're the girl next door, you're innocent, but your avatar looks like a slut. And what, you don't expect people to comment on that contradiction? Really? People judge. Everybody judges. Everybody criticizes. Everybody has an opinion on the world view, on other people, everything. We're constantly thinking these things. But my, oh my, how everything suddenly changes when you voice your opinions or, advice of like what the person could do or what they should do or what they need to do. It's like, well, look, this is how you're representing yourself in the virtual world. You can be anything you want. You can dress however you want. But if you're going to put yourself out there in a negative way, then you're not living in reality if you think that no one's going to make a comment on it. In Second Life, there is no privacy. You've got Discord relays going back and forth. You've got all sorts coming in and out of Second Life, right? Jumping from platform to platform. Now, as I have this channel, now I'm not going to get into why I have this channel, but the OGs know it. Over the years, I have gotten some really awful comments, really, really bad comments in the holding cell, right? Some has some have actually made me cry a couple of times. But that's what I get, making videos and having an opinion. I see it's not any different than going to a club at Second Life, looking a certain way and having your profile say, words in a way. I see it no different. Now, the method I was live streaming, I didn't plan anything. I was just like, oh, I need a break. I'll go to a club, check it out. Most of the time I was lagging and freezing up, and I crashed once, right? I got to thinking after all this happened, there are other Second Life YouTube videos out there that are nothing but trolls. I mean, do I break into people's houses and walk in on them while they're having adult relations? No. Do I dress funny and like crash a wedding and, act all weird and crazy and stuff? No. What, to a public place, just like any other SL resident would do. Go to a public place, you see people, you read profiles. Unfortunately, I just did it on a live stream. And well, okay, that's what happened. Now, there are ways to prevent a public venue from being recorded or live streamed on YouTube. You put a sign, no live streaming, no recording. You put a sign, or you put it in the greeter and it pops up in local chat, or it pops up in a blue menu. Now, had that happened, I wouldn't have done it. I would have thought, no, because I follow rules. Paleface. Out of that whole thing, paleface. Racist. Racist. Yeah, and that irate IM person, she like threatened me. Like I got a screenshot and I was like, I've got the whole thing on a long ass live stream video. That's what I was like, well, oh my, just can't. So I'm thinking, should I apologize? No, I shouldn't. I mean, it was a straight out ban. There was no warning or anything. Had I been asked to stop live streaming, I would have. But nope, just an immediate ban. I did think about, making this little video into an apology video, but that irate person, it's like, no, pale face. There are right ways and wrong ways to handle things. I'm just saying. Now, am I upset about being banned from the club? No, I'm not. Because it was a shithole and I hated going there anyway. I went there because, see the same bots, but they dress differently. Y'all know it's true. I got videos to prove it, right? It is what it is. So I just wanted to let y'all know that. Be transparent with you. That's what happened. Um, do I think it's a big deal? Not as big as they made it out to be. Had I had been IM'd by the proprietor of the club, say, hey, can you stop live streaming or can you leave if you're going to continue live streaming? I would have been like, yep, that would have been fine. But nope, it was just an outright ban. I mean, the way I look at it, there's like a process to things, a warning, and then, a ban at least. I mean, even security orbs. You get like a warning, 30 seconds before you're kicked off the parcel, you know? And I'm hung up on that. I think that's what's most upsetting, really, is that I wasn't asked just an immediate ban. I think that was rude. I think that was rude. But anyway, what are we going to do? It's Second Life. Well, that's going to be it from me. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.